How y'all doing? HaruKaze here again, guys. Oh, there it is. There's my shrimp. I got my lanyard on there. I got from Sugar Creek Forge because it's cool. And Brother Mark, Troll Daddy, knife is the only one that has a big enough lanyard hole to fit it through. There you go. Look at that sucker. Ain't he pretty? Ain't he pretty? What's that? Who's that? Who's that guy right there? I don't even know if I ever named that son of a gun. One of my first custom knives. Oh yeah. Yep. That's the HaruKaze. Call it the Nichiko. Yeah. Means the number 2 child. Got the Ichiko and the Nichiko. That's the Nichiko. Anyway. Little update. What's going on here in HaruKaze Customs. We're not quite that good yet, but we're working on it. I'll let you see what I'm working on. Couple of knives I got. About ready. Well, not about ready for heat treat. One of them's ready for heat treat. Almost, but it needs a little more. A little more grinding. Well, we'll take a look at them here. There we are. These are so far unnamed. Take a look at those. Tell me what you think. This one here is kind of designed, my imagination, to be more of a fighting style blade. So I tried to keep that front of there very pierceable. That looks like an arrowhead if you look at half of it. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. It's like an arrowhead. Anyway. I got a pointed pommel here on the back, which is to act as an impact tool. It's a little big for my hand, as you can see. There's a little more space there. Someone with a larger hand, or just to give you a more comfortable grip. Better stop banging on my table. Oh, well, it definitely impacts nicely. Huh. And this one here, I'm kind of thinking this is more of an outdoors style of a blade. Trying to keep the front of it heavy. I keep it blade heavy, as you can see. It's pretty blade heavy, you know, for those tasks. Where is the balance point on this sucker? I don't even know. Slightly forward, right about there. It's the balance point. This one I'm trying to keep handle heavy, as you can see. So the balance point's back here in the handle a little bit, which is going to change, of course, when I put scales on it or handles on it. It's going to make it even more handle heavy. And I got, you know, the idea from Brother Marshall Constructo. And it made a lot of sense to me. He said, you know, he prefers a handle-heavy knife for fighting. The reason being is it makes your tip faster. You got the weight in your hand, so the fulcrum of your hand has the weight, so the end of it is going to move around faster. You're going to be able to move that tip quicker, transition your tip a lot faster, give you the ability to move it around where you need to. So I'm trying to keep that handle heavy. And this one, you know, it's not going to be really a whole heck of a lot of a chopper, you know, but it's going to have a little more weight in the front. Maybe if you want a baton or something with it. These are heavy knives for their size, mainly due to their 1/4 inch thick 1095 carbon steel. But that has a place. A lot of people like light knives. But there are things that heavy knives can do that light knives cannot. Neither one of these are done being ground. As you can see, there's, you know, I need to thin that out more. clean it up before I heat treat. I mean, I could do it after heat treat too. I don't know if I'll do it before or after. Maybe I'll do it after. The thicker you keep it, the lower temperature you can quench at. So you don't need to heat up your oil as much when you're quenching if you have a thicker blade. The reason you want to heat your oil up after or before heat treating or before quenching it is just so you don't get warps and bends in your blades. But the thicker you keep your blade, the less likely it is for it to warp or bend. You can actually quench at a lower temperature. I actually learned this off of a Murray Carter video. Was talking about, you know, he quenches a lot of the Japanese will actually heat treat bar stock and just quench it in water, and apparently it makes the steel more resilient, higher HRC, Rockwell hardness on the blade when you do that, which, you know, translates into being able to take a finer edge. But he said a lot of the Japanese will just quench bar stock and then grind it out. Now that's going to be a lot more work, a lot harder to do, but in the end you get a finer blade. It takes a sharper edge. I don't know if I'll try doing that or not. I don't know enough about heat treating or have, you know, the capabilities to heat treat quite like he does, I'm sure, or like anybody. You know, I'm pretty primitive in my heat treating. But anyway, there we go. That's what we got. And clean them up a little bit, grind them down, smooth them out, make sure they're nice and straight. Then I'll heat treat them. And put the final edge and put some handles on them. So there's what we got going on right now here at HaruKaze Customs. Oh, there's one more thing. What we got over there? Oh, what's that? We got a little HaruKaze cutlery, buddy. Oh, check it out. Highlight me now. Yeah, you know what? Old Visa Print kept sending me, get your free business cards. I'm like, whatever. Fine. I'll do it. But there we go. HaruKaze cutlery. Dear HaruKaze, which the first kanji is spring, second kanji is wind. There we go. I'm ready for anything. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, it's kind of dumb, but you know what? I didn't pay money for it, so I thought it was kind of cool. Maker of Knives videos and epicness. Alright, guys. This is Iron Mikey Z signing out. Peace! Oh.